They introduced Katie.
This bout is skipped.
All the talking. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. She got clipped by that counter. That jab doesn't score. Catch and shoot. Got out of the way of that right hook. How about that time counter shot? This theater is used to hosting concert. Hold that thought! Oh no, Katie Taylor hurt! We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Time they drop their guard, they get caught. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well done with that counter shot. Nice job slipping that left uppercut. Nice counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The greatest female perhaps of all time is in trouble of going down. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no... Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Counter shot. This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
A swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside you like a bee.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Are we about to see Katie Taylor knocked out? Katie Taylor took a big shot and has to go down. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
I've got to see that.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Halfway through the round, and you've got to believe she knows she's losing here.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Straight right just misses. Swing and a miss with the hook. It looks like she's going to survive the round, but just barely. Gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be we just saw.
You're being put down, you've got to think right.
There's the bell to start round three. Well, Johnny, give her some advice here. We know what she's got to do. It's desperation time after being dropped in that last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Good looking hook, but it was blocked. There's a counter shot. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. These two women pretty close halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Stamina is off the charts. These punches coming from every angle. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Not been going well for her, and you can see the corner is starting to get a little more animated. They've got to inspire her.
Breathe.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
She catches and counters. That counter shot lands. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. The greatest female perhaps of all time is in trouble of going down. They still standing.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Oh, no, Katie Taylor hurt. And now they're right back into the fray.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell them when they go back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Misses with that uppercut. They miss with the jab. Are we about to see Katie Taylor knocked out?
You're starting to make mistakes.
Here's the bell to start round 5. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. punches have to hurt. We hear that old phrase, second wind. You've got to find it somehow.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Good counter punching. Holding nothing back here in the round. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Nice counter shot by her. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's see what the corner has to say. She needs some sort of inspiration, a different game plan, something to turn. On to the 6th round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out.
Do you believe this? Taylor is down. And this replay proves it. The body shot did her in.
Even I've got to see that again. Where?
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Halfway through the round, and she's got an impressive lead here.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Straight right, just misses. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. This next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Come on.
There's the bell to start round 7. Well, I think we can all agree that was not the best round for her. Let's see what kind of advice and strategy their corner goes with heading into this next round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Some fighters, they think, you know what? My chin's so hard, it's like granite. She thinks her chin is like granite. Some people's are like glass. So she needs to be careful because granite can turn to glass with just one more shot, one more. And then to
She knocked her spark out with that shot to the head. Let's watch it again one more time. Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Oh, she knows now. She can smell blood. She's just not got to get trigger happy. Be smart with the shot. Be sneaky. Pretend you're going to go for someone else in the body, and then boom, let the shot in again.
I got to stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Oh, no, Katie Taylor hurt. it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Got caught sleeping.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? The greatest female perhaps of all time is in trouble of going down. The pound-for-pound queen, Katie Taylor, goes down. Wow, let's take another look at that.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
This fighter has been down twice. They've got to up their game.
Big deep breath.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Good counter punch. Look, misses. Threw the uppercut, but did not score. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now you've got 2 fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. A lot of effort being exerted here. I wouldn't be surprised if they stopped this fight considering the swelling and the bruising. So that's that. The referee's made his judgment, and we carry on. This round's... Well, it's go back to the drawing board time. A unanimous...